Hello, SNU community. I sure do miss you. If I haven't had the chance to meet you, my name is Kimberly Campbell, and I have the honor of leading our Renew Counseling Center staff here on campus. Whether you're a traditional undergraduate student, a PGS learner, or a faculty or staff member, our staff is really thinking of you. COVID-19 has impacted all of us in some way. For some of us, it's a loss of connection, sadness over memories that we won't get to make. For some, it's incredibly serious. You might be struggling with health issues, financial concerns, family struggles, and/or overwhelming emotions. I know for me, I have found myself being judgmental of my feelings. When I have things like my health and my home to be grateful for, but what's been most helpful is to take the posture of knowing that we are all in this together and to assume that everyone is suffering to some degree, but not necessarily in the same way. So I've just got a couple of things for us to think about as we negotiate through this time period. One, to really be mindful of our sleep. It is so important for our brain, for our body, and it's not to be underrated. So finding ways to have good sleep patterns. I know I've struggled at times waking up at 5 a.m. and not being able to go back to sleep. Other times really struggling to get out of bed, or on the opposite end, having a hard time falling asleep, or just completely exhausted and collapsing into bed. So know that it's happening for all of us. We're all trying to find a new normal, but to really honor the importance of our sleep. Secondly, to find a new way to do a new schedule. I know, we're all trying to find new normals. We're trying to figure out when our classes are. We're trying to figure out if we're negotiating kids at home, when their classes are, when we're supposed to be on Zoom meetings. And just to recognize that it's important that we do find a new normal, that we do find things in our day that are normal. Even if every day is maybe a little bit different, that we find some new schedule. It's just good for all of us. The third thing is movement. I know for me, part of my schedule is I am committed to making sure I get some movement every day. And so finding ways, if you're not somebody who's exercised previously, to get yourself out and walk around the block or get on a bike, get some sunshine. It's so important that we get some melatonin and that we get some movement. And so this is a great time. There are lots of free apps. There are lots of gyms that are offering free classes. So really do something for yourself and get some good movement. And then lastly, go ahead and feel your feelings. I know for me, I have struggled at times because my feelings have been really big and changing rapidly. Like at one minute, I'm so grateful, my heart is full of gratitude, and then the next minute I find that I'm really lonely and sad. And just to recognize that that is normal, that's the new normal, and that our feelings are telling us something is up, and something is definitely up. And so being mindful of things like news consumption, if it's overwhelming to you, turning that TV off, being mindful that if you're watching too much Netflix and it's just a mind buzz and you find yourself when you get off of it, you don't feel better, then that's not self-care. It's okay to do a little bit of it, but too much of it's not good for any of us. So just being mindful that we need connection. So when you feel those feelings, reach out to somebody, reach out to a friend, a coworker, a pastor, somebody, and let them know how you're feeling. Ask for prayer, ask for just a listening ear, whatever it is that you need, so that you're not alone. I mean, I have found myself incredibly grateful for things like Zoom and FaceTime, so that I can see people all across the nation that maybe I've struggled with keeping up with in the past, but are really people that I'm connecting with at this time. So don't be afraid to use those resources. The other thing is that we want you to know that Renew Counseling Center is here for you. We have not closed. We are very busy. We have shifted everything to telehealth, but we are here for you. So if you need us, please let us know. You can do that by calling 405-717-6200, and we've got somebody answering the phone 24/7, and we will get you in, and we would love to talk with you and be a support to you. If we don't get a chance to meet, I just want you to know that SNU cares about you, we care about you, and let's remember we're in this together.